Hello and welcome to Tech Tuesday, where we show how the know-how of the sci-fi world. No, I know that was lame. I'm going to try better. Anyway, to get the series started, I thought we'd begin with one of the staples of the trucker world: gravity. Gravity on the ships and stations of Star Trek. Federation Starfleet ships, of course, mostly because I couldn't find anything on any other races in the series, except for a few lines in Deep Space Nine about grids and gravity plates and stuff. But you know, the implication being that Cardassian gravity manipulation tech is kind of the same as ours. So due to the uniqueness of the design of the ships, Trek had to come up with a more conventional method of explaining the gravity on the Enterprise than the more probable method of centrifugal force, you know, like on Babylon 5 and 2001. By the way, you can check out an experiment with centrifugal force just by taking a bucket of water to your garden and spinning around on the spot. The water should stay in the bucket as it gets pulled away from you, much as the same way as people stay upright on the ship as it spins. Sadly, this wasn't practical or aesthetically pleasing as the rest of the ships and stuff that they had. You know, the design would have been all funky if there was like a big spinny wheel in the middle of... Actually, that does kind of look like a big spinny wheel, but you know what I mean. So they invented gravity plating. It does look like they tried using a method of acceleration or fake gravity, or linear acceleration, much like what you feel when you accelerate in the car. You know, when you get stuck in your seat, you kind of get pushed back in your seat by the force of acceleration. Well, this method is basically the same. You basically just keep accelerating all the time. Oh. However, it would look stupid if like the ship started spinning around all the time when they approached the planet, and it would have been impossible really to keep that going all the time. Plus the sets would have had like things floating around or even slamming into the ceiling or walls. So yeah, the grav plating is kind of perfect. It seems to act as a form of as it acts as a form of electromagnetism. Not real magnetism, of course, because like the gadgets would be useless. So it basically used generators, and they provide some kind of electromagnetism in the form of gravitons to grids in plates in the ground, probably moving or forming patterns and fields, much like a magnet does with the north and south. They have a negative side that's attracting matter, much like gravity, and one repelling it, like anti-gravity. This also explains those famous sitting on the ceiling scenes in Enterprise with Mayweather, I think his name is. Without the repulsing force from the above magnet, the attracting force from the ground isn't strong enough to hold people on the ground. If they push off hard enough, they can float to the ceiling and have a nice sit down. So that's how it's done. Let me know if you like the new format in the comments below, and hopefully there will be more Tech Tuesdays most Tuesdays, and don't forget to subscribe for more questions answered in the Juice episodes and so on. It's this whole big thing.